my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride in my steps, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman. Phenomenal.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Eunice. I want to thank everybody for coming on behalf of Molly. This evening, we're taking a moment to say thank you and to honor Molly for all the achievement and all the things that she has done on behalf of the sickle cell community. There's a few doctors that also wanted to be here today, and unfortunately they weren't able to come. But Dr. Krieger came and sent his regard, and he told me to give you a kiss and a hug for him. So, without further ado, what I wanted to do, I have a few comments from a few people that I'm going to read for you. And I have a quick note from Dr. Mazin to tell you, dear Molly, so Dr. Odami, unfortunately, wasn't able to be here tonight because he's traveling to the UK. While he was in the airport, he sent this letter for you. Dear Molly, we last met at the Camp Jimoki annual dinner and awards night. You broke the devastating news about your being diagnosed with lung cancer. This on top of your challenges with living with sickle cell disease. But I was also captivated by your resilience and strength in combating what was against you. Molly, you have contributed immensely in advocating for patients with sickle cell disease in Ontario and beyond. I recall your moving presentation to MPPs of the Ontario legislature, bringing tears to many of them, in which you gave a vivid narration of the barriers. And imagine, we celebrate you and thank God for your life. Dr. Isaac Odani. Thank you.
Molly, a life worth celebrating. Greetings from afar, although you all remain near and dear to my heart. Sorry I can't join you for Molly's celebration of life. For those who have known Molly, this indeed should be a celebration. What a life. At Ulysses' request, brackets, he threatened to send Molly to see me if I didn't comply, close bracket. I have planned, actually word processed, a few words for him to read about this truly remarkable lady. My relationship with Molly is twofold. As a patient of mine at Taibu and an activist and supporter of the sickle cell community, her reputation as the latter preceded her arrival as the former, and I must admit it was with some trepidation that I undertook her care. Molly, with her usual modesty and humility, considered herself my favorite or best patient. I would characterize her somewhat differently. She was probably my most extraordinary, challenging, and stimulating patient. In a word, unique. With her juice, her protocol, and her fixed ideas about her sickle cell disease, she managed her illness and all its ramifications, well in spite of, not because of my advice and care. Her appointments with me were almost always negotiating sessions. And as in all negotiations, there had to be some compromise. But give her credit. She is a survivor. And doing it her way, she has overcome enormous obstacles in the past to get to where she is today. An invaluable demonstration of the potential of the human spirit for me. As an advocate for patients with sickle cell disease, she is being relentless, aggressive, dedicated, and generous with her time and energy. Never afraid to ruffle feathers or challenge so-called experts or authority, she has pushed sickle cell disease up the public awareness ladder. At the same time, she has been incredibly supportive of others in need. even when she herself has been suffering. Another half dozen Mollies, God forbid, and sickle cell disease would make it to the forefront of the healthcare agenda. Molly, thanks for all you have done for the sickle cell community at large, for the individuals you have so selflessly helped, and for me, although I did not have a full head of hair before I met you, your single-minded determination in everything you do has been a lesson and an inspiration for all and will not be forgotten.
Been most impressed with is Molly, is that her zest for life. She always finds the energy, even when I don't know where she gets it from. At times she's been in pain, visibly in pain and so forth, but she always finds and digs deep to be able to come in and have a smile and have life. She has been, as many others have already said, constant advocate, passionate about sickle cell and about advocating for her own well-being and for those in the community. The type of energy and determination and commitment that she demonstrates is really admirable and something that I myself want to replicate. So I think we all try to leave a legacy in some way or the other. Something that we leave behind, something that where we can share. If we can help others around us, then we have done something. We've made a contribution. And I think Molly is someone who has definitely done that. She contributes in many ways.
I just want to quickly say how I met Molly. I vividly remember meeting her back in 2009. Or 2008, sorry, it was 2008 at a sickle cell conference. And she immediately just gravitated towards me. And then ever since we've been friends, she became my friend. We talked, I noticed that, she was very knowledgeable about sickle cell and was very involved in the community. So I just wanted to say, Molly, you're awesome. Yes, you are, and you know it. So, and you know what? Thank you. You know what? Thank you for doing all the things that you've done, because I've seen you on TV. I've seen you out there advocating. You've been with the Sickle Cell Association of Ontario as well, advocating, Camp Jamoki, with anybody, anyone, anything to do with sickle cell. So I applaud you and I thank you. When we all have to go. I guess we are just never ready for it. But these are the curveballs life throws us, sadly. You, my dear, are the exception to the rule. You outlived all expectation with your sickle cell disease and then some. As you remind me many times, As you reminded me many times, you were a dinosaur survivor for SCD. Molly, it was a pleasure to have met you, known you, and looked after you during our brief time together.
And this woman is such a firecracker, as we all know, full of joy, love, and just what I appreciate about you, your honesty and the advice that you've given me over time, and your unconditional love for who I am, imperfections and all. And I love you, and I'm not gonna cry. And yeah, you're always with me forever, okay?
Molly, on behalf of the sickle cell community at large, we want to take a moment to present a token of appreciation on our behalf. So I'll let Dr. Morgan do the presentation and Alison make a comment.
Molly, I think for all the hard work and the commitment that you've shown to the sickle cell community over the years, it's really been a lifetime of commitment, 38 years I heard earlier.
So that is, by any stretch, that's a lifetime. So I think the community wants to just commemorate and give you something to remember and to thank you for all the hard work and commitment that you've done.
My dear Molly, my buddy, my sister, my nemesis at times. We always get through. I didn't think this would happen to me. A great songwriter, who happens to be my son, wrote about the spirit of the turtle. He wrote, "The spirit of the turtle is the spirit to stay strong. When the going gets tough, keep moving along. And just when you think the enemy is going to win, you're able to find the strength. It's that courage from within. And that's what you've demonstrated, time and time again." So on behalf of the community, all of us in the room, and we would like to present this beautiful award to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I want to say thank you to all of you guys who made it out in the snow. And it shows me your true heart and dedication for battling this weather on top of everything else. And I wouldn't have been able to make the 38 years of contribution without any of you guys. So as you all show me your love, I do appreciate each and every one of you guys. And I say thank you for showing your love tonight, for coming out.
What's going on? Yeah. I had to get the formula with my husband.
Pretty women wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride in my steps, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman. Phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal woman. Phenomenal, phenomenal woman. Phenomenal, phenomenal, baby, that's me.
The definition of strength is not only where you have been. The definition of strength is also what you have seen. The definition of strength is being open to new life. The definition of strength is open to making it through the night. The definition of strength is living through the uncertain. The definition of strength is stepping beyond the stage curtain. The definition of strength is acknowledging the wrong and making it right. The definition of strength is constantly finding your way. The definition of strength is admitting you don't know what to say. The definition of strength is knowing when to say sorry. The definition of strength is embracing failure with glory. The definition of strength is not acting on a whim. The definition of strength is the person who looks within. The definition of strength is found within both her and him. The definition of strength is Chinese Jamaican, the name, Molly Chin.